And but this Wednesday we are doing Bluegrass 101, and we are doing Red Clay Halo. So welcome to everybody that's tuned in to Bluegrass 101. Thank you so much. Red Clay Halo was written by Gillian Welch and Gillian or Gillian? Gillian. Gillian was from Santa Cruz, California, and she was playing in a goth band, and someone played her Stanley Brothers album, and she absolutely fell in love with old time and bluegrass music. She would end up going to Berklee in Boston to study music, and there she met David Rawlings, and in the late 90s she started writing songs, and she is a phenomenal songwriter. She wrote By the Mark, which is one of my favorite songs. She also wrote this song, Red Clay Halo. She didn't record it until 2001 on her Revelation album. Yes. But in 1998, the Bluegrass album band, Nashville Bluegrass Band, recorded this song. And the Nashville Bluegrass Band used to play for Minnie Pearl. It was Minnie Pearl's backup band, and then eventually formed their own band. And this was on their 1998 album. I use a tortoiseshell pick, Logan. And we're gonna do Red Clay Halo, and we're gonna do it slow. We're gonna do it in the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city, but they don't care to dance with me. Well, it ain't my fault that the fields are muddy and the red clay stains my feet. It's under my nails and it's under my collar, and it shows on my Sunday clothes. Though I do my best with soap in the water, that damn old dirt won't go. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. It's mud in the spring and it's mud in the summer. It rolls on a crimson tide, and the trees and the leaves and the cows are the color of the dirt on the mountainside. And when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Now Jordan's banks are red and muddy, and the rolling water is high. But I got no boat, so I'll be good and muddy when I get to the other side. And when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road and a red clay wing and a red clay halo for my head. I'll take the red clay road and the red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. So that is the song. Now, that is the way that the Nashville Bluegrass Band recorded it. But if anyone is Gillian Welch and David Rawlings fan, they might have heard something different. What they do is on the last line, well, it ain't my fault that fields are muddy. Just a red clay road with a red clay wing and a red clay halo for my head. So instead of doing that, and this is in the chorus, sorry, I should specify that. Just a red clay road with the red clay wings. Then Gillian would go to the 5, and a red clay halo for my head, and end on this really low note, head. But Nashville Bluegrass Band would go red clay road with the red clay wings, stay on that one chord, and go up, and a red clay halo for my head. So, if you are singing this with someone who has the background of Gillian Welch's version, then they're going to go to that 5 chord much earlier in the chorus than the than if they know the Nashville Bluegrass Band version. Both of them are fine, but it modifies the chord progression and also modifies what you're singing for harmonies. So just be aware of that. We're going to speed it up even more so than what I did throughout that entire song. But first, I'm going to talk about a few things that the Nashville Bluegrass Band does to make this song interesting. One is choosing which words to chop off and which words to hold on to. So, well, the girls all dance. Dance is really short. He doesn't go, well, the girls all dance with boys from the city, but they don't care to dance with me. Now, typically, that's what we promote, especially here at Bluegrass 101, to hold these notes out as much as possible. But this song lends itself to doing some really, really cool chopping. And you don't want to do it on every word and every place, but you do want to do it on, like, well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. So chopping off city, chopping off dance. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. They don't care to dance with me. But you can hold out me. Well, it ain't my fault. And fault is very short. And when he chops it off, he's also doing a vocal drift off that as well. Well, it ain't my fault. He's going down. Fault. He's not hitting one single note. He's not going, well, it ain't my fault. Well, it ain't my fault. Drop. Well, it ain't my fault if fields are muddy and the red clay stains my feet. Then he does this 4-bar relief at the end of the first verse to the second verse. And a red clay stains my feet. It's under my nails and it's under my collar. So it allows the song to breathe a little bit and allows him to catch his breath, allows the person who's doing a little bit of a backup to do a little bit of a fill there, and then it finishes off. And it's under my nails and it's under my collar, pitching up, and it shows on my Sunday clothes, held on clothes. Oh, I do my best. Now he's doing a weird rhythmic thing here. Though I do my best, holding on to do, and then do a really, really quick my best. Oh, I do my best with the soap and the water, because you could sing that. Though I do my best, which is very on the beat. I do my best with soap and the water. That damned old dirt won't go. So all of those little things, it breaks up the song. There's this steady pattern. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And if he repeats that, your ear kind of gets used to it and you start to kind of drone out in the song. But as soon as he does something different, it causes Jim Story just asked me what kind of strings I use. Those are the two typical questions that people get, are what pick you use and what strings you use. Doesn't really matter that much. Strings are mostly the same. Picks or whatever's you're comfortable with, as long as it's relatively hard so you can get good noise. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the song a little bit quicker. Watch the way that you enunciate and the way that you do the rhythm in the song. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. They don't care to dance with me. Well, it ain't my fault that the fields are muddy and red clay stains my feet. 1, 2, 3. It's under my nails and it's under my collar. It shows on my Sunday clothes. And it do my best with soap in the water, that damned old dirt won't go. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Solo. 1, 2, 3. It's mud in the spring and it's dust in the summer, and it rolls in crimson tide. And the trees and the leaves and the crows are the color of the dirt on the mountainside. And when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe and a red clay wings and a red clay halo on my head. Instrumental. Now Jordan's banks are red and muddy, and the rolling water is wide. But I got no boat, so I'll be good and muddy when I get to the other side. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Short instrumental. Take the red clay robe and the red clay wings, red clay halo for my head. Oh, everybody's a comedian on Facebook tonight. The other thing too is, so he's doing lots of scoops, lots of drop-offs in his vocals throughout the verses. Well, it ain't my fault, my fault. He's scooping that my. Well, it ain't my fault that the fields are muddy and red, yeah. But when he gets to the chorus, he strips all that away because he's going to be three-part harmony. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with the red clay wings and a red. Now, red is the only note that he scoops in that whole verse. And a red clay halo for my head. Head, he's not going head or head. He's hitting it, head, but red he does scoop. And a red clay halo for my head. And he's starting flat and doesn't quite get to that note. And a red clay halo for my head. And that creates tension. It creates the ear to go something different than what I hear throughout that entire voice, and it makes it for an interesting song. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. So that is the whole song from the lead, but we've only learned like a third of the song because we have to learn the harmony portions of it, and this has some beautiful harmony to it. So first off, it's a little high for me, but that's fine. You'll just have to deal with me screeching just a little bit. So the first note, but when, because we're doing the 4 chord, which is the F. When, if I'm doing the tenor to that note, when I pass through the pearly gates. And basically this song largely is hitting the root, the 3rd and the 5th all the time in the notes that you're choosing. When I pass through the pearly gates, down. So that's a half note down. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just red clay robe, red clay wings, red clay halo for my head, and a red. That's the highest note. Red clay halo for my head. So you out there that can sing higher than me are hitting the notes properly. I'm a little flat or a little not as tuneful. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe and a red clay wings, red clay halo for my head. Red clay halo for my head. I was going too high. Red clay halo for my head. I should drop it down, and if I was singing this in a band setting, I definitely would drop it down to probably a B flat or at least a B, but we'll keep it at C. So I'm using a program called Audacity, and I'm going to record myself so that you can hear what that tenor sounds like to the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I pass through the I want to sing the lead, not the tenor. Let's try that. When I pass through the that's the note that I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Okay, so that is the lead. Let's hear what it sounds like, and let's see how close I am to my 1, 2, 3, 4. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. red clay robe and a red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Okay, so red clay, red clay, red clay, red clay, red clay, red clay halo, red clay halo for my head. God, red clay halo for my head. There we go. Okay, let's sorry. You think I would practice this before I started doing it? Okay, let's record that. One, two, three, four. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Okay, let's get to one, two, three, four. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Good. Okay. So we have the lead, and we have the lead. We have the tenor. Now we want to stack the baritone on that. So the baritone is going to be a fifth, sometimes a sixth note above the lead, just an octave lower. So if I'm on this note, because this note is taken, when I pass through the pearly gates, when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings. Red clay robe with red clay wings. Red clay halo for my head. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe. Is that right? Red clay robe with red clay wings, red clay halo for my head. Okay, let's see here what it sounds like with that. One, two, when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Let's try that again. If you've never sung baritone, sing it now. No one's listening. No one can hear you. We're all in isolation. And if you've never sung tenor before, try that. And if you've never sung before, try that too. That's why it's fun. Bluegrass 101, we let you sing whatever you want. One, two, three, four. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with red clay wings and a red clay halo for my head. Okay, so apparently I really like to say that. Who knew? So what we're going to do is, it's no fun if you're singing and someone else is singing on your part. That's not the way to learn. So what I'm going to do is we are going to lay down a track, and we're going to lay down, I'm going to lay down the guitar, and I'm going to lay down the tenor for you, and you can sing the lead. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave spaces for breaks. So anybody out there playing mandolin, Bob, or playing guitar, you might be playing guitar, Bob, I'm not sure, or playing fiddle or playing banjo, you can do the breaks in this. So the beginning is one, two, three. So it's just half of a break. So we're going to do the same arrangement that the Nashville Bluegrass Band did on this song. And we're going to record it as well. Do I have two open? What am I doing? Just a second. Sorry, there we go. Curses, I just lost my Audacity. There, it's back. Okay, we have Audacity running. Okay. So we're going to record the guitar, we're going to record the tenor, and you out there will be singing the lead in the key of C. And we're going to start it off with 1, 2, 3, an instrumental break. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we have the guitar. And the guitar is fun, but this song is a bluegrass song. Now, originally, this was recorded. Just gotta grab my picks. Oh, my picks. Originally, this was recorded at the very beginning with just the banjo and the fiddle. And it was done kind of in this old time style. It's still done in a 3-finger roll. But it's done in a drop C tuning, which is kind of an old-timery type style. So that's basically the rolls that he's doing. And that nice drop C has that really, really low growl to it, which is really, really nice to have in this song. So this, I will be doing the baritone and adding the banjo to it so that you can still sing the lead, but now you got 3-part harmony, whether you want it or not. And banjo, again, whether you want it or not. Let's see how close I got. E, and we're going to start it off with 1, 2, 3, an instrumental break. wings, red clay fill my head. Red clay road and red clay wings, red clay fill my head. That was actually not very close. I apologize for that. When I pass through pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. There. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. I had to go down there and I didn't. That's what I was doing wrong. Sorry about that. Now, what I will do is, yeah, I got enough time. Okay. Let's add a little bit of mandolin to this. Let's crank down that hair. Oh, and I have to dump a bit of this. We're going to start it off with, not quite. And we're going to start it off with 1, 2, 3, an instrumental break. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. They don't care to dance with me. Well, it ain't my fault that the beads are muddy and the red clay stains my feet. Well, it's under my nails and it's under my collar. It shows on my Sunday clothes. Though I do my best with soap and water, and the damned old dirt won't go. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road with red clay wings, red clay in my head. Well, it's the mud in the spring, but it's dust in the summer, and rolls on the crimson tide. I do my best, soap and water, I get to the other side. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road and a red clay wing and red clay in my head. Solo. Now Jordan's banks are good and muddy, and the rolling water is wide. But I got no boat and muddy, and I get to the other side. And when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road with red clay wings and red clay in my head. Take the red clay road and a red clay wing and a red clay halo for my head. So that is Red Clay Halo. However,
Hey.
I was doing it in the key of C, and not everybody sings this song in the key of C. No. So what we're going to do, we're going to change the key. We're going to do it in the key that Gillian Welch originally recorded this song in, the key of G. I will sing the key of, I will sing the lead. And Mom just posted, I can't believe you still have that strap. Must be about 30 years old right now. Probably a little older than that. The banjo strap that I wear, I got like when I was 13 probably. So yeah, my mom got it for me from a great leather guy by the name of Ed Walker, I believe. Mom will correct me if I'm wrong, but a great leather worker, did amazing work. It's still a beautiful strap. I think Ed did this one as well. It is not as old, but I love them. Thanks, Mom. Love you. So we're going to do Red Clay Halo. We're going to do it in the key of G for those that want to sing along. Now, this is a good opportunity for those if you were unable to sing the tenor or unable to sing the baritone in the key of C, you might be able to sing it in the key of G, or you might be able to sing the lead. As soon as you change the key, especially from C to G, everything basically shifts one. If you were singing tenor, you'd be able to sing baritone. If you're singing baritone, you're able to sing lead. If you're singing lead, you're able to sing high tenor. So everything just shifts one up. So, well, the girl, well, the girl, well, the girl, well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. There we go. Well, the girls all dance. That's where Gillian Welch is. Girls all dance with the boys from the city, which is way too high. I'm going to sing it an octave low. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. They don't care to dance with me. It ain't my fault. So if I'm singing the lead, well, the girls, right there. Well, the girls, sorry. When I pass through the pearly gates, when I pass through the pearly gates, I can be gold instead. That's where it is. When I pass through the pearly gates, I can be gold instead. Just red clay road, red clay wings, red clay halo on my head. When I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay road, red clay wings, red clay halo on my head. So let's try that whole song one. All the same. We're going to do the breaks exact same. We're going to do the melody the same. We're going to do the intro the same. But we're just going to all shift it into the key of G so that anybody who was singing some way too high, for example, Darcy, you'll be able to sing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instrumental break. Well, the girls all dance with the boys from the city. They don't care to dance with me. Well, it ain't my fault if fields are muddy and the red clay stains my feet. 1, 2, 3. It's under my name, it's under my collar. It shows on my Sunday clothes. Though I do my best with soap and water, that damned old dirt won't go. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with a red clay wings and a red clay heel for my head. Great. It's mud in the spring, and it's dust in the summer, and it rolls in crimson tide. And the trees and the leaves and the cows are the color of the dirt on the mountainside. But when I pass through the pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just red clay robe with a red clay wing and a red clay heel for my head. Break. Now Jordan's banks are red and muddy, and the rolling water is wide. But I got no boat, so I'll be good and muddy. I get to the other side. But when I pass through pearly gates, my gown be gold instead. Just a red clay robe with a red clay wing, red clay heel for my head. Red clay robe with a red clay wing and a red clay heel for my head. And that is Red Clay Halo. And I'm just thinking, I might have did the tenor wrong. Doesn't matter. But that's the reason that we do Bluegrass 101. It gives us an opportunity to practice a song for an entire hour. Do it over and over again. If I did mistakes, then correct them. Yeah. But yeah, this is a great opportunity to play along. Next week, we're going to do a Christmas song. We're going to do "O Beautiful Star of Bethlehem," a Stanley Brothers song that was made famous by them and has been recorded multiple times by different bluegrass artists. And then the weekend after that, or the week after that, that Wednesday is going to be done by the Northern Bluegrass Circle Music Society, who will be holding their online Christmas concert sing-along event. So pack your eggnog, put a little rum in there, and we'll see you definitely next week for Bluegrass 101. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and all the comments. I read them all and giggle, and it distracts me from my singing. So thanks so much, you guys. Love you all. Miss you. And hopefully we'll be able to play in person soon. But until then, keep your picking and your hands clean.